All right, folks, quick market update for you today. Three things in particular I want to talk about. First, Bitcoin's up a whopping 5.5%, about $500, following some huge news coming out of a central banking conference hosted by the IMF. And the IMF is one of the three key players that holds together the world's current central banking system. And the other two, the Bank of the International Settlements, the BIS, and the Federal Reserve. Everybody knows them. These guys all play very unique roles, but the IMF specifically is a part of the United Nations. And their primary purpose is to ensure the stability of the international monetary system, which is the complex system of exchange rates and international payments that basically allow countries and their citizens to transact with each other across borders and stuff. So, why am I talking about it? On Monday, the IMF had a big virtual conference about digital currencies and their role actually within the central banking system. So many of you guys have probably heard of the CBDC, right? Central bank digital currencies. And these are digital currencies which are issued and controlled by a central bank. And they don't fluctuate in value like a Bitcoin, right? But they stay pegged to a sovereign unit of account, maybe a euro, maybe a dollar, or maybe a peso, right? However, they do use a variant of blockchain technology, which is the same math and computer science stuff that underpins and basically makes possible a cryptocurrency, the ones that we all know and love. So here's the idea here. By the IMF acknowledging our technology and signaling that they're basically working to integrate it, guys, this is a huge win for crypto. Why? This gets crypto into the minds of the mainstream. It legitimizes it in the traditional finance and banking industries. But the CBDCs won't be anything like a Bitcoin, right? Which is much more private, can't be seized by authorities. It can be instantly sent anywhere in the world without permission from anybody. It's not issued or controlled by a central authority. Rather, Bitcoin is controlled by a decentralized group of economically incentivized, thoroughly capitalistic, and technologically proficient innovators. And the issuance of new Bitcoin is algorithmic, right? It's very predictable. It's set in stone since its inception in 2009, which is unlike any centrally controlled government currency where you just have this institution that could willy-nilly print trillions of dollars of stimulus, right? Which was going to dilute anybody's savings, essentially. So back to Jerome Powell, head of the Federal Reserve, he remarked that he doesn't want to be first with this central bank digital currency. He just wants to get it right. But that's kind of a problem because the U.S. is going to fall behind notable other banks and countries that are far ahead in their progress, namely Sweden, China, Singapore, a few others. So those are going to be the countries that are going to be far more innovative and quicker to progress. Might leave the U.S. in the dust. So that's going to be a narrative that we're going to be tracking. But the Boston Fed and MIT said that they're very far along with some financial modeling and some simulations that are going to be analyzing the cost savings and efficiencies that a United States central bank digital currency might bring. And anecdotally, I was actually in Scottsdale this weekend, and on my way up, I listened to a podcast from a former Canadian central banker. And a couple months ago, he said that he left the bank to start his own crypto clearinghouse for derivatives. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So the trend, and even he was saying, he's like, look, the trend with all the central bankers is they personally, a lot of them do own Bitcoin and they're excited about it. They're just trying to see how they could kind of fit it in to their business, right? Central banking is a business at the end of the day. And they were talking a lot about just how this guy from on the podcast, the central banker, was like, look, everybody's really excited about it and it's not going anywhere. We just need to be careful about, how we interact with it. And lastly, the two other points I wanted to touch on are some very bullish announcements actually that came out about some key technical integrations on coins that we're personally holding and swing trading, and all those alerts are available to subscribers. And if you want to become a subscriber, make sure to hit the link on the page and you can find out more information. But real quick, one of the coins that we have been swing trading since we've been hearing rumors actually about it, those rumors were actually officially confirmed and announced. And it's going to become a core piece of MetaMask. And MetaMask, as a lot of you guys know, it's the most popular software wallet. Got well over 1 million users. Very easy to use. And this is going to be absolutely insane for the price of this coin. Our members are well aware of how we're trading this one. Hopefully you guys do too. And the other coin It's been a key part of our model portfolio that, again, subscribers have access to. It's actually getting a key technical integration with Ethereum. And this is